Well, hello everyone and welcome to yet another video on my YouTube channel Mr. B's Electronics. So let me ask you something. Don't you just hate buying those AAA and AA batteries that you have to buy, use and throw them again and again? For example, these USB peripherals like this mouse and keyboard combo. Well, fret not. In this video I'll be showing you how you can convert your measly little AAA, AA powered USB peripherals or devices like this into the latest lithium-ion rechargeable technology. And I promise you this will be a very easy video for anyone out there with albeit a little bit of electronics knowledge, and that is why I am here for with this new video. So without wasting any more time, let's dive right in. Well, there's never a good time to be wasteful, but there is always a good time to subscribe to my channel, as you can see over here. Well, as you can see, this is my current setup with the keyboard and the mouse in front of my laptop, and from a first glance it looks quite normal, both the mouse as well as the keyboard. For this project it was my objective to make it as stock looking as possible without showing any of the modifications. Well, as you can see, I am at my desk over here. This is the keyboard in question, this is the mouse. For the keyboard I'll show later on, it's quite obvious what modification I did. Let's start with the mouse. So this was already the battery bay where you had to slide it open and put the batteries in. So this still works. As you can see, this is the TP4056 that is handling the charging. This green one on the inside is the PCB of the mouse, and inside, if you can see, this silver thing is the rechargeable battery from a phone. Let me show you what's on the inside and then I'll explain further. This is what's on the inside for the mouse. This is the guts. This is the positive and this is the negative where the AAA batteries were getting connected. All I did was take two wires from the positive and the negative, put it in the TP4056 output, and this is the battery from where the positive and the negative is also coming and meeting into the input of the TP4056 over here. And that's simply it, because this motherboard already supports running off of the lithium-ion battery voltage that is 4.2 when charged or 3.8 when discharged, around that. But be careful on your part. I won't be held liable for any kind of damage that you do on your own devices while modifying, but please have a look, okay? If you're there are certain mouse and keyboard which use a single battery, that is one, those won't work because those run off 1.5 volt I have seen, and these supply 4.2 volt. They might work, but I would urge you not to take any chances. So this is what's inside the mouse. Now let's focus on the keyboard. Let me just flip it over, and this is quite obvious. Because the keyboard is quite thin, I couldn't fit the charging circuit, the battery and the toggle on off switch that is right over here, and the charging port is right in here, the TP4056. Same kind of connection is done over here. If you can see, there are two wires. This was the battery bay where, see, if you can look closely over here, you can still see the spring for the AAA type batteries. So nonetheless, the motherboard or the PCB for the keyboard is right underneath over here. It is a small PCB. All you have to do is similarly find out the positive and the negative from these terminal which is going into the PCB, solder wire, solder it to the TP4056 output, and the battery input goes through the switch to that of the input. So that's the connection, and that's basically it. And you have to have a switch over here for the keyboard because it didn't have any native switch. That means if the battery was in, it was always on. But for the mouse, if you can look over here, there is a native switch over here for the on and off. It works as is. So these are the kind of modifications that I would urge you to try at first before diving into something much more complex. This is in a medium complexity, I would say, not very easy but not quite hard also. You can take your chances. If you have keyboard and mouses like this lying around in your house, I would urge you to try this out. This will be helpful for your part as well as for the environment that I have already said earlier in the intro of this video. This is an easy modification that you can do, and as you see, I have used hot glue and I had to cut out some parts from inside of here, some posts and screw holes, but it goes together with the help of clips in the front and also clips in the back, so it is held together nonetheless and it works. So now let me quickly show you how it charges. As you can see over here, this is the micro USB port on the back. Take the micro USB cable and simply just plug it in, and the red light will glow when it is charging, and when it is fully charged the blue light will glow. And similarly for the keyboard also, this is the module for me in my design, and this here you can see, this is the micro USB port. I simply plug it in and the red light is glowing quite brightly. You can see it from here also, and when it will be fully charged, blue light will glow. As simple as that. So I hope all of you really enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about how to convert these type of devices into rechargeable lithium-ion batteries and increase its life. So if you like this video, I would urge you to subscribe to my channel if you have not, and like, share and comment also on this video. All of my viewers and subscribers have been steadily growing, all thanks to the viewers like you out there, and I won't take up much time of yours. So catch you in the next video. Peace.